Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's up, everybody? Yeah. I hope you're doing well. We are trying some new things over here, as we always do. And I think they're working out really well. Excited to have you in. And most importantly, excited to answer your questions today. We're going to be speaking about fat loss. And more specifically, how do you lose fat? And let me make sure this is all booted up. There we go. We're good. We're good to go. What's up, everybody? Takes a minute here to get things fired up. I appreciate you guys being here. Now, today I'm going to tell you how to lose fat. Well, not how to lose fat, how to flatten your tummy, how to tighten your abs, how to look your absolute best tomorrow. So, overnight, how can you look your best? How can you wake up tomorrow screen ready? Now, when we say screen ready, this is a technique we use with our Hollywood actors and actresses. I can't say any names because that would be impolite to do so, but we are fortunate to work with many of those you see on the silver screen and your televisions, getting them ready for their roles. And sometimes the script changes. They get notes from the director, from the PA that, hey, they got to be bikini ready, coming out of the pool, laying down for sexy time on screen, and they got to look their best. And man, they freak out. They freak out. They're like, oh man, Dolce, I need some help here. So feel free to answer or ask some questions, guys and gals. And I will actually, let me kind of change the perspective here just a little bit. Answer some questions for you guys as we continue going forward. Now, the two things, I'll get right into it, then I'll answer your questions here. There's two things we need to do. We need to really focus on the inflammation, on the bloat. Many of you are bloated right now. You go to bed bloated, you wake up bloated. How do we deal with the bloat? That is the internal impacted food matter. We need to shrink that thing down. You got that little food baby sitting inside your stomach. What we do is we dramatically increase our water intake. This is what we do. Simple, easy. Dolce, man, I got to be naked tomorrow on screen and I just ate a pizza. What do we do? I got a great fight story also. If you guys want to wait till the end of this video, I will share how this worked with one of our UFC fighters too. Main event fight, big issue. But as we move forward, so this is the actor, the actress, they got to look their best tomorrow. You got to tighten that tummy tomorrow. I'll use the term tummy because it sounds a little bit better. Tighten the tummy. So as you're moving forward, what we do is we want to get a lot of water into you. We want to start to loosen up and push through that impacted food matter that's making its way from the stomach to the small intestine and eventually traveling all the way through the large intestine and then out the colon through the process of elimination. We want to expedite that. What we also do is we add high fiber foods, ideally psyllium husk. Psyllium husk is amazing with regards to eliminating the bowels, clearing everything out. I use the term, think of psyllium husk as a big old broom that just goes through and scrapes out, sweeps out your digestive system. Everything along the way kind of gets pushed out. So as we push this, I see your views here, guys and gals. I appreciate you. What's up, Rebecca? Rebecca, good to see you, young lady, all the way from Australia, by the way. What else we got? Robert Serrano finally made the decision to stop all supplements. Boom. Robert, I am proud of you. What do you guys think of the new studio setup? I told you we were getting this done. But as I get back to finish this, so dramatic water increase. This is tomorrow. I got to look sexy tomorrow. I got my clothes off. I got a bikini going on. I just want to look better, feel better tomorrow. Dramatic water increase. Psyllium husk. I'm adding 2 to 4 tablespoons mixed every hour to hour and a half or so throughout the evening up until the time before I go to bed, right? This is going to help push out any of the impacted food matter. The next thing we're going to do, we have the optimal hydration kicking in, but we're also now going to get a good sweat. I'm going to draw a warm bath somewhere around 102 degrees or so Fahrenheit over here in the States. Start at about 102, get in the tub, and slowly increase the heat. Ideally, anywhere between 104 and 105 is the hot tub, the spa temperature, as we say. That is Fahrenheit by chance. I will answer your questions, my friends, so feel free to leave them in the column as we go. Now, we've done the psyllium husk. That will work itself through overnight. Trust me on that. You will be shocked at how amazing you feel, and just that kind of that fupa, that big, food baby, how it's sticking out, it dramatically gets pulled back. So from there, we have that already pushed through. Now we get into the tub at night, an hour or so before we're ready to go to bed. And we want to sweat, a passive sweat session. We want to get a lot of the sweat out as we're continuing to drink water. Don't stop drinking water at night. We'll slow down the water intake in the morning. I want a lot of water intake all the way up until the point you go to bed. This will help with the elimination process. Remember, we're talking about tightening your tummy in a day or so before some sort of aesthetic appearance, something visual. This isn't going to drop body fat overnight. That's not what we're trying to do. We just want you to look your best visually the next morning. Think about photo ready, right? Screen ready. Now, as we move forward, we're going to get into that tub and we're going to sweat. I want to stay in that tub 30 to 60 minutes. I want it to be comfortable, and I want to sweat a lot. Stay in the tub, sweat, and keep sweating and keep sweating and keep sweating. Keep releasing that water, the inflammation. Keep sweating and get rid of that water. Once you're done the tub, pull the plug, let the water fall out. You'll keep sweating. Now, some of you who follow our weight cut procedures, you've heard me talk about this stuff before. This is what we do for our actors and actresses also. Now, let the water flow down, hop out of the tub, get into a shower, wash your dirty little body, because bathtubs tend to be a little bit gross. Wash your body, soaps and water, use the shampoo and the conditioner, all the good stuff, and then slowly turn that hot water to cold. And I want you to stay in that cold water. I want you to stay in that cold shower. I want you to, even better, if you have access to a cold pool or a cold plunge, I want you to get as cold as you can for 5 minutes, to the point that you have the shivers. Now, this is not medical advice. Don't listen to anything I say. I'm not a doctor, although my initials are MD. So, take that for what it's worth. But you want to get cold. You want to cool down your body for a minimum of 5 minutes, to the point of getting shivers. Now, what does this do? We've already purged, hopefully 3, 4, 5, 6 or more pounds of water that you've sweated while in the tub. Now we're going to get in a cold shower, and we are going to freeze yourself down, or really we're going to reduce that level of inflammation. Think about when you bonk your elbow or something, you put an ice pack on it. Why do you put ice onto a new injury? To reduce inflammation. The same thing happens when you get into a cold bath or a cold shower. Now, if I've lost 4, 5, 6 pounds or more during my 60-second sweat session or 60-minute sweat session, and then I hop into a cold bath or a cold shower, I further reduce inflammation, thereby shrink wrapping my skin, right? So now, where the water once was, the water is no longer there. The cold temperature now allows my skin to shrink wrap back tighter around the body. When you wake up the next day, you will have a visibly tighter midsection. You won't have the puffiness under your eyes. Everything, your jawline will be more pronounced. You'll likely see more vascularity, had you had access to vascularity, through relatively lower levels of body fat. These 2 tips here, guys and gals, it's so easy. It's so simple. Anyone can literally do this. Anyone can do this. We want to increase our fiber intake. I prefer a tablespoon of psyllium husk every 90 to 120 minutes for the few hours before I go to bed, mixed in a tremendous amount of water because it gets thick very quick. Dramatically increasing water intake. So you're using the restroom every 30 to 45 minutes before bed. That is a good thing, because think about elimination. And then we're going to take that 30 to 60 minute warm bath at night to get a good, easy sweat. And then we're going to get in that cold shower. You're going to sleep probably the best sleep you've had in a really long time. You will wake up, look in the mirror, and be shocked. I'd say then maybe have a little sip of water, not too much. Have a sip of black coffee, and then go walk into the restroom and be amazed at how functional your elimination process is. You will feel like $1 million. You will look tremendous. You'll look amazing. Now, let me answer some quick questions for you guys here before I jump off. Leave comments, of course, below this video. Bang, bang. Give this video a thumbs up. I do appreciate that, my friends. Robert Serrano. What's up, Robert? Rebecca's in the house. Hey, Rebecca. Good to see you. Robert says, oh, made the decision to stop all supplements. Bam, I'm proud of you, my man. Mike Mumford, F you, Dolce, off work today, prepping food for the rest of the week while watching. Man, Mike, you keep it up. This is your year, Mike Mumford. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Wim Hof method, kind of. We're not exactly at the glacier yet, but this is certainly a part of what Wim suggests with reduction of inflammation. Nick L, my man, quick thumbs up, about to crush some push, press, and 5K run. Watching on my way home. Nick, man, I'm pumped up for you, brother. Killing it. Can't wait to see you crush those gains, sticking to that schedule, man. I'm looking forward to our next chat, by the way. Jesse Lee's in the house. What's up, Jesse? Good to see you, brother. What you got? O's coach heading back out to Colorado this week for some high-level BMT. Any advice or daily checklist to help grow your health and fitness business? Well, this is a video all by itself, Jesse. Those who don't know, Jesse Lee is a Dolce Diet certified coach. He is a husband. He is a father. He is a craftsman in that he works in the construction field, in real estate and such. He's also a new professional fighter training under Dwayne Bang Ludwig. And Jesse makes a lot of sacrifices for his family, for his life, for his career, to which I'm really impressed with. Now, the question is, a checklist to help grow your family or your health and fitness business. I'll be brief on this. Now, anyone interested, our Dolce Diet Certification and Fitness Conference will be held at the end of February. I'll be talking more about that this week. So you can send me an email to ddc at thedolcediet.com. If you want to learn more about that, get on the pre-registration list, send that. But to answer your question briefly, Jesse, we talk about the 5 R's. I go over the 5 R's in the DDC when we talk about becoming successful. Research, results, reputation, resume, and rewards. Those are the 5 right there. Those are the 5 R's most important to success, specifically in the health and fitness field. I just had Chris Duffin on the podcast. I'll be posting that episode later. Chris Duffin is the only man to have ever deadlifted 1,000 pounds and squatted 1,000 pounds. He deadlifted more than 4 times his body weight, weighing just over 200 pounds, and deadlifted over 800 pounds. Absolutely insane. He's also an engineer. He's an entrepreneur. He owns and runs Kabuki Strength, which is now one of the leading provider of fitness equipment. So to answer your question, we always have to set goals and push ourselves. And what Chris and I both spoke about, something that we have in common, I said it's being a shark. I use the term being a shark very specifically because in my world, very similar to Chris, we're always on the move. We're always on the prowl. We never stop. We never rest. Now, this is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because as long as we're focused on the right areas, it allows us to dramatically expedite our success. It can be a bad thing because it can push us into areas that allow us to be overextended or take on too much. So to answer your question before I move on to the rest is to say, you must be it. You must live it. You must breathe it. Everything about you must resonate health and fitness. From there, it is very easy. Everywhere I go, people ask me about health and fitness. They don't know anything about me. They don't know any Dolce Diet nonsense or anything like that. I'm in line at a coffee shop. Somehow the conversation comes up about health and fitness and diet and exercise. It just always happens that way when I don't even say a word, right? Why is that? Because I exude it. And that's something I think that's very important for you. Brian, what's up, Brian? What's up, coach? My wife went through IVF and now has been dieting, working out, but seems that she still has the hormone belly. What is the best way to get rid of that? Brian, honest answer here would be I would like to have an interview with her. I'd like to get her medical history and background. I'd like to know more. And really, I'd like her to speak with one of our registered dietitians to really drill down into the specifics of what she's gone through, what she's dealing with, and what she's looking to achieve moving forward. It would be inappropriate of me to just offer an off-the-cuff answer. There's so many issues, not bad per se, but there's so many details that we would need to really give her a helpful answer. If you're interested in that, you can simply go to Dolce Diet Shop at DolceDietShop.com. And there's actually, yep, you can look at that little work with Mike. That's not a link, but go to DolceDietShop.com, take a look at that. And we offer one-on-one consultations. You can perform a one-on-one consultation with myself or any of our registered dietitians. These are 35-minute consultations with me. Everything's on the table. I will talk about anything you want to talk about: health, life, love, fitness, sports, business, entrepreneurial pursuits, whatever that is. I love those conversations. Our dietitians really focus on the finer details of nutrition and dietetics. So DolceDietShop.com for anyone who's interested in that. Let's see what else we have here. How do I... All right, what else do we have? Any more questions? I think I made a